guys, and welcome to another unboxing and overview. And today I have here with me the Coolermaster Silencio 352 micro mini ATX case. Supports both form factors motherboard, and we will be overviewing this. I ordered this case for a future build that I'm building. Sorry about the redundancy, but it's for a future build, and this build is for my kid. Two main reasons I bought this case. One of them is being the brand Coolermaster. I'm really happy with Coolermaster brand for cases, and not only for cases, but especially with cases. They have great quality material. I still have my first case of Coolermaster was the Cosmos 1000, which is a great case, and I still use it. And I already ordered it for myself for a future build as well, the Silencio 650 Pure, which I will be reviewing soon. And so one of the reasons being Coolermaster, great quality, great products. And the other was, this is a build for my son, and my son likes to have similar things to mine. And I thought, why not build a miniature PC very similar, at least outside, very similar to mine. So mine will be with the 650 Pure from Coolermaster, and I decided to go with this 352 Silencio Coolermaster for him. Let's open it up and see what's inside the box, which is what we are here for: unboxing and overviewing of a future build for a low budget gaming PC. And while I'm on this low budget, this box or this case was 60 euros here in Portugal, at my usual dealer. And let's take the box off. Okay. Here we go. So the box can go here, and inside we have a user's guide that you can use to read some specs of the box. As usual, before I purchase anything, I read reviews to see what other guys talk about the particular item that I'm purchasing. So I hope to get always a good at least on the reviews. Very well boxed, hard foam covering the case, so no damage happens during the transport. And plastic around covering it, as usual. Okay, and I think this is it inside the box. Yep. Let's take the stickers out, and let's try and take a closer look at the front. Okay, so opening the front cover, doesn't feel cheap at all. It's plastic, not metal, but a matte plastic look. Power button, reset button, and then we have the two USB 3.0 and one USB 2.0 audio out for our headphones or audio system that you have connected, but usually my audio system always is connected to the back I/O of the motherboards. And then we have a microphone in and a SD card slot, which is great. and opening the front. Let me try and put this in an angle that you can see. Okay, opening, you will find the bay for the 5¼ inch drive, which will be the CD-ROM that I will be placing here, and then you have a bay for floppy disk or 2½ inch fan controller, which I'm not going to use with this 4th generation, well, and the 3rd generation CPUs and motherboards chipsets, at least Asus or Asus. They have the expert fan, so we can control all the fans within our operating system without needing the fan controllers. Let me just put the lights a little bit down. I hope you are seeing better, like this. Okay, so in the front, if we push, we have some dust filters here, and we have one of the fans installed and an optional 2nd fan here, and that's it. We can remove this fan and install a 240mm radiator for cooling our CPU or cooling our system. In this case it will not be necessary because this particular system will output very small amount of heat, so not necessary. I think the stock fans will be okay. I will test about the sound that they make. If they are not silent, I will have to replace them, probably with some Noctuas. I've been reading some reviews and viewing some videos about Noctua fans, and apparently they are very silent. So let's move on to the side panel. Thumb screws that are very tight. Okay, I managed to remove. Okay, so removing the side panel, we will see that the side panel is covered with this foam, protective sound dampening foam, which will, I believe, help to reduce the amount of vibration of the components and include the sound. It's not a very sturdy metal, but it feels quality metal or quality material. So let's put this one aside and let's move on here. So included are okay, so we have some plastic tiding cable managing, I don't know the technical name of in English. In Portuguese we call it something similar to bracelets. So this will be used for cable management, and then we have all sorts of screws and connectors to plug in our motherboard and to put our motherboard in place. And then we have the I/O connections for our front panel, and these will go to the motherboard. So we have a reset switch, a power button, a hard disk activity, and the power reset hard drive LED, and then the power LEDs, and that's it. We also have a USB 3 connection in the front, and then the USB 2 and the SD and HD audio. What else do we have? So we have two Molex. Let's see if I can. Two Molex at the front, which powers up our front fan, and the front fan also has a 4-pin connector. Yeah, so we can connect, 3-pin connector. We can connect it directly to our motherboard, or power it up by this Molex here. On the top, I guess it's our cover for the top part of the case. Yep. So this was also one of the reasons that I chose this particular Coolermaster case, so I can cover this part of the case, which will be somehow connected. I have to check it out if it's screwed or if it's, yeah, might be screwed. I will have to check that out and give you some feedback later on about that, but as you can see, it will cover the hole that you can use for a fan, 120 or 140 millimeters fan. Okay, and what else do we have? So 5 1/4 inch bay and 3 1/2 inch bay. Sorry, I mentioned before 2 1/2. Sorry about that. 3 1/2 inch bay, and then for the hard drives we have 3 slots for the hard drives here, plus we can connect an SSD hard drive or 2 1/2 inch hard drive in this space here, and regular size or ATX PSU with a fan filter below. If I can get it to come off, yeah, there it is, fan filter, so you don't get much dust on your system. So we have intake and exhaust, and the intake is protected by the dust filter. On the front we also had the same filter, so intake, and there's the dust filter. I forgot to mention that at the front the air will be getting in on these holes over here. So there's on this side and on the other side. And let's try now to open the other side panel. Oh boy, these screws are really tight. Okay, so the other side panel, same as the first one or the previous that we saw, covered with some foam, protective or sound dampening foam, which will help us to reduce vibration in our sounds. And let's check out this side over here. So a hole for the CPU motherboard part if you want to install a aftermarket CPU cooler, and then we have some grommets for cable management. One thing that I didn't like on this case since the beginning, but I ended up purchasing it anyway, is that it doesn't have plastic grommets to protect the cable management. It just has not this one. It just have the holes on the case. The other option that I had in mind was the Design R4 Mini, or Mini Design R4, something like that. Just browse the internet, and it's a great option. I prefer the Coolermaster for the reasons that I've mentioned before, but one of the things that I would like that Coolermaster included in this particular case was that plastic or rubber grommets that really help to get the cables tied up, and it's not included on this one. It was not a brake dealer, and the proof is that I ended up purchasing it anyway. And I think this is it regarding the case. On the back, we haven't checked the back yet. We have another included 120mm fan, and we have same connection, Molex, and we have a 3-pin connector that you can connect directly to the motherboard. I will have to check how these fans work, how silent they are. At least on the specs, they are silent. In theory, I will see and give you feedback later on when possible. We have 4 slots for PCI, and it's a good option if you are trying to build a PC like me, for a low budget PC, quiet operation. Feels solid case. Now it's a bit empty. The only downside that I have for this particular case is the plastic grommets, or the thousands of rubber grommets, so that we could have a better cable managing system right here. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far, and I will let you know more once I get to know this case a little better, and once I have the system completely built. And that's it, guys. Sorry if I took a bit longer than expected. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I could help with this particular overview. I'll be posting some news whenever I find anything that pleases me or displeases me regarding this particular case. And if you like the video, click on the like button, really helps me. If you don't like the video, click on the dislike button, really helps me to improve as well. So either way, just say something. If you have a comment to do, please do so, and I will try to answer as best as I can. And if you are interested, subscribe so you can receive news and reviews from my work, whether it's overviewing some PC components or some video editing related videos. And this is it, guys. Hope I could help with this. So my name is Roberto, and bye bye.